Good morning, everybody. I'm Judy Prouty. This is Wholly Devoted to You, the Monday version, which is quite a bit shorter. I want to talk with you just for a couple of minutes this morning about remembering. There's a story in the Old Testament in the book of Joshua when the children of Israel crossed the Jordan and God had once again miraculously parted the waters, that they made the decision to put rocks of remembrance in the center of the river, and then also on the side of the river. And the Bible says so that when their children and their children's children would ask them, what are those rocks for? They could recount the story. And that was so important, to recount the stories of the miraculous things that God had done for the people of Israel, so that their children would know the power of God and that they could have a relationship and understand God's faithfulness. And it's the same for us. We want to remember, and I thought I'd show you my rock this morning. You don't need a rock to remember, but this is a rock that somebody brought me from Israel, from the Sea of Galilee, and I just really love this little rock. I have a verse written on it, and when I look at this rock, it does make me think. I like to imagine who could have stepped on this rock, who could have walked on it, but I also like to remember very personally that God has parted the waters in my own life so many times. He's helped me to walk through something that's been very difficult so many times. He's helped me to get to the other side of the challenges in my life so many times. And I want to remember those things, and I want to share those things with my children and with my grandchild and with all of you. I want to remember when God was faithful, and I want to remember the times that He protected me, because there's been so many of those times, and the times that He's spoken to my heart and I knew that I was hearing from God. If we all set those things to memory, our hope would be magnified, and our trust in Him would just go through the roof. Looking back is what is going to strengthen us to be able to look forward, to take the next steps when we're remembering the goodness and the faithfulness of God. And so I encourage you this week to do that, to remember, write things down, share things with your kids and your friends, and just give you something to think about this week. He loves you, so do I. God bless you.